Hi everyone, today I'll teach you how to play Here I Am to Worship Fingerstyle on ukulele. A couple of years ago I played this song and it sounds like this. And some of you commented or requested me to make tabs or tutorial of this song. I'm still finding time to create the tabs, but surely by watching this video you will learn how to play this song. And this is part 1. Part 1 includes the verse and the chorus, while part 2 has the bridge and a few other tips how I play my arrangement of this song. By the way, I'd like to thank our small community of 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for being part of my YouTube journey. Please stay tuned and finish the video so you won't miss any single detail. Let's start this. Right, before we begin, let me first give you a glimpse of the chord progression or the flow of this song. For the verse, we have G, D, and C. 2 beats for G, and 2 beats for D, and 4 beats for C. As for chorus, we have G, D, E minor, and C. So 4 beats for each chord. So it goes like, here I am to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is as far as my arrangement is concerned, because arrangements vary. Let's start this with the plucking technique or pattern that I use throughout this song. Consecutively, you are using your thumb all the way down to your ring finger. In other words, you're plucking G, C, E, A strings with your thumb for G, point finger for C, middle finger for E, and ring finger for A. Right? If this is your first time doing this, for example, if this is your first time doing this, please take your time to practice it. So it's like that. Okay, G, and then E minor and C. Okay, practice it. Question: do we have an alternative? If you don't want to use that, yes, use your thumb like this. Okay? It's the same but less technical in a way. Right, let's go to the verse of the song, which has 2 phrases, and first phrase goes like this. The second phrase goes like this. Then I put some fillers in between. Okay, I'll teach you that if you need it. Right, let's break it down. Again, the chord progression of the verse is G, D, C. Okay, 2 beats, 2 beats, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just the first thing we need to know, because we're having G and plucking it, the plucking pattern or the way I taught you, okay? Like that, right? So that's the first thing you need to do. And then that's from your thumb all the way down to the A string. And then from 2, when I mention numbers, I'm referring to the number of the fret that you see in your tabs, right? But I don't have tabs right now, but it's alright. Okay, so the first thing is G, and then A string 2, then hammer to A string 3. Okay, like that. And then D. Just pluck it all together, 4 strings. And then hammer from 0 of A string to 2. Open string. Okay, so it goes like hammer. And then C. So you're having here your C string and A string together. Then pluck open string of E string. Then descend. So you get that? From D, C, okay, hope you watch that. Okay, slowly. So from D, so you're hammering from here, and then C, open string, descend from 3 to 2, open, and then go back to E string and C string together. That's your first phrase. So let me play it one more. I'll play it slowly. Okay, now let's move on to the second phrase. Second phrase goes like this. So it's simpler. Okay, so the same way, that's your G, then hammer from 2 to 3 of your A string, then D, hammer again, but this time you go all the way to C, but in here. Okay, 3rd fret or 3 of E string with open string G string. Okay, I mean C string. So these two together. Okay, so again, this is the second phrase. Sometimes you can add some, how do you call it, additional notes in the middle or in between, like that's your G, D, then pluck it. Okay, like that. You get what I mean, right? And then I put the fillers before I enter the verse again. The fillers, I call it fillers, but it's kind of like, the ad-lib, or no, not ad-lib. Should we say the extra notes in between, just so there's no dull beats, right? And in this case, I'm using 7 of C string, 7, and then 8 of E, and then going all the way down to A string of 10. Okay, this is 7, 8, 10, and then go back to 8, slide it to 7 of E string. So it goes like, so it's not the typical slide that you see. The typical slide goes like that, right? The ascending. Here we're doing descending slide. So from 8 going all the way back like that. Okay, and then go back again here. So let me show you that quickly. Sounds like this. Then the fillers. And then in the other part of the fillers, I just play it like the same notes but different arrangement, like this descending this time. This one is ascending, but this one is descending. Then I go here to 7, 8, 9, 9 of C string. Okay, then I go back to 8 of E string. So you can just play it, make your own, how do you call it? In Tagalog we call it palabok. Okay, but this one is in G key center, so we're using the scale of G. But that's another topic. For more videos like this, let me remind you to please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to show your support. Thank you very much. And now let's go to chorus. It sounds like this. G, D, E minor, and then you have your C. Right, let's break it down. So before going to the G chord, of course the melody first. It goes like the descending part of this string, A string, 3, 2, open, and then G. As you notice, my arrangement has an incomplete note, okay, because that's my own arrangement. But if you want to make it like standard one, maybe it will sound like this. So you will go all the way to E string of 3. 3 of E string. But I omit this one. Okay, I deleted this one from my arrangement. So I go like, that's just my own style. And then that's your G. Alright, so again, let's go to the first part. 3, 2, 0, and then G. And then hit A string again of 2. Okay, so then repeat the same pattern. Descend 3, 2, 0, and then this time D. Okay, after hitting D like that, there's another A string. Okay, so again from G and then D, it goes like 2 D. Alright, and then repeat the same thing going to E minor. And then after that, you have your 2 here all the way to 5. And then C. That's your C chord, but you're having here C string and E string together. Alright, so from D, E minor, then 2, 5, or like this, and then C. Then repeat it. That's your chorus. Again, 3, 2, 0, E minor, and then 2, 5, 3, and 0. Okay? There you go. Please comment down below if you need the part 2 of this song, which has the bridge and a few more tips on how I did my arrangement. Maraming po salamat. Hanggang sa muli nating pagkikita. Paalam.